Hello Glazers. So a couple months ago, PewDiePie made this video and I reacted to it, and I got a lot of hate for it from PewDiePie Glazers. So now that the hate train is gone and I want attention, I decided to react to his video again. I drew every day for 365 days. It was painful. Ooh. Okay, let's watch it, shall we?
I drew every day for a year. What's the progress? Was it worth it?
Well, judging by the title, it probably was, cause no pain, no gain.
Random idea. I wanted to make a progression video and I picked art because I thought it was easy to track. Like, I'll draw for 30 days, I can show the first day and then I can compare it to the last. That'll be interesting to see. Did I make progress?
Dang, the hell is that? Pewds, you drew this on the first day? You would be really good at drawing horror art though.
So I kept going and I did a 100-day one and people enjoyed it even more. There was no way I was gonna stop. I had to do at least a year. And here we are.
Dang, what is that? Period blood?
Being here, I have so many emotions. I am happy. All right, let's dig into it. Let's watch. Day one. A self-portrait? What's up, Björn? Here's when I started to look up tutorials and stuff online.
Yeah, he was really getting better here. Like, look at the freaking guidelines, bro. Don't know what the hell that is, though. Is that a mushroom that is high?
Chin is very big. I probably would have made it something more like, I wonder if I can fix this. I feel bad. Just simple change and it's already so much better.
Dang, all right. He's fixing his own art. That's how you know that you've improved as an artist. Nah, because he's only been drawing 1 year. Bro, it took me like 3 years to even fix my own art. What the hell, Pewds?
So much better.
Viewing progress.
I realized drawing is more about training your brain to see rather than actually technical with your head. I think that's a misconception I had.
True. It's kind of like drawing from imagination. How are you supposed to draw it if you don't know what it looks like?
So this is my progress after 82 days. 84. And I really think here's where
yeah, I remember that. I made a video on that and I got cancelled. Y'all not even watching the full video, bro. I was glazing PewDiePie.
And I really think here's where I peaked in terms of if you wanted to just improve as much as possible in the shortest time.
Yeah, so a lot of people, they may feel insecure that, wow, it only took 100 days for PewDiePie to draw this. But what people didn't realize is that he just got really good at copying. So from an artist's perspective, from my perspective, he was still a noob, even though he was already like leagues better than me. Noob.
Yeah, this is the last thing I drew for my 100-day video, and yeah, so let's check the progress from there on.
All right, so the recap is done.
First of all, don't do what I did. I just kept drawing the same things. Anime girl, anime girl.
Dang, that sounds a little familiar. Nah, I feel PewDiePie. He's just like me for real. I'd be drawing the same stuff over and over. Like, I kept drawing the same hot daddies over and over again. I'm just like him for real.
I wanted to be more consistent. I think that's why I kept doing this. But if I had to redo it, absolutely not. This is where I should have moved on to something else. I should have just drawn.
Yeah, I feel like PewDiePie thought that he peaked when he drew that green-haired anime girl. So he's just doing the same exact thing over and over again. Cause like, what's the point of improving, right?
Adding a little bit of color, sure, we'll ink it, but that's the most effort I'm gonna ink. So just
bro, do you see the line work on this? Damn, like the thickness is varying and stuff. Bro is learning. Line work is crazy.
Yeah, just sketching random stuff I find online. Finally, I move on and I draw boys. This is the
fruity era.
The boys arc.
I feel like that's every artist's problem. Some artists are really good at drawing girls, but when they draw boys, they end up looking like twinks. But me personally, that was never my problem. Cause like, the one thing that I struggled with was emotion. Like, all of my characters look dead inside, probably cause I'm dead inside. But lately, I have been trying to improve. Been wanting to add more emotion into my art, but now I think it's a little too emotional and edgy.
I drew so much guys from anime because I thought, I drew so many mangas. You probably
Zaddy?
You probably recognize these. I think this is Jujutsu Kaisen. I think, you know, this is...
What the heck are those drawings, bro? I can tell Pewds was having fun though.
Address a couple things from my last video, and one of them is just a huge thanks to other YouTubers that reacted to my video.
Oh my gosh, it's Sam Does Farts.
And actually get encouraged by professionals. I really appreciated that.
You know what, guys? He probably did see my video. He probably didn't watch it, but like he probably saw the title and he thought, oh, just another YouTuber using me for views. Pewds, if you're watching this, I just want you to know I'm your #1 glazer. I would never use you for views, just like what I'm doing right now.
That was like a rumor that went around, and I guess I take that as a compliment, but no, I do not. I have not studied art. That was the whole point of this video. I have not drawn since I was a kid, but I love doing Photoshop before YouTube.
But I mean, he did. It's still a little bit related to art, so I still think he has the upper hand. Yeah, I really was inspired by this, actually. I never would have done these edgy as hell drawings if I didn't realize that PewDiePie is so close to freaking catching up. It's kind of like how Nikocado Avocado is to fat people.
So I bought this pen It's a brush pen, and if you squeeze it, ink comes out, and you can draw really slim lines.
Bro.
Or really thick lines, really quick.
No, I promise you guys, I went through the exact same phase PewDiePie did when I was in 5th grade. I use a freaking brush pen too. If you know, you know, guys. This looks like balls right now, but real artists know how hard it is to use a freaking brush pen.
And I told myself I was gonna force myself to use this pen, even though it looks like shit. I was gonna really, like, I'm gonna use this pen. I need to learn how to draw without. Eventually, I started to sort of get the hang of it, and you can get kind of really quickly.
I freaking love high contrast. I actually have been experimenting with high contrast. I'm covering her booty cheeks and her feet, alright? But lately I've been experimenting with the charcoal art. I think it's pretty cool that me and PewDiePie are like both learning together.
Where before I was like, okay, I just want to draw for the sake of drawing. I don't have any interest in anything. I started drawing.
Oh, holy crap, you guys. What the hell?
So finally, after, I don't know, 300 days of drawing, I picked up an art book. I should have done this ages ago. So
Bro, why am I low-key learning from PewDiePie right now? Why have I never thought of that? Bro, I'm gonna go freaking buy one right now. Chat, should I buy this? Never mind the other books though. What the hell is that?
It feels embarrassing to admit this, but like everyone was so amazed by my 101. But progress isn't a straight line. Like I
feel him. Like what happens after you peak? You fall off, right? And that actually used to be my #1 fear. But then I realized I just don't mind dying. Who cares? Bro, live your life a little.
was being too hard on myself where I was getting close to a year and I'm like, I don't have anything to show for it. I drew a full body one and I'm like comparing it to my 80-day one and I'm like, the 80-day one, it's still better.
No, what? I prefer this. This is a lot cleaner than this one. Also, I hate green. The hell is that?
Even though it's just like full body, it's still better. So yeah, if you want to improve, you have to kind of go through the pain of sucking again, I guess. Because it really felt, but I felt genuinely in me like I can do more. I know I can do more. And that's when I bought an iPad. Coming in clutch last minute.
Dang. Okay, it's official. Bro has done more in a year than I ever did. And I only bought an iPad when I was like 18. I'm going to unalive myself, bro.
Super satisfying to draw with a pen on an iPad. But obviously it was way different. So again, it was like a last minute learning curve of me not understanding the program and yada yada yada.
Bro, you should watch my tutorials for real. I mean, you're not gonna learn anything, but it's funny.
Let's go through the last thing I drew, which was on the iPad. So I started off just sketching. I drew this, which I thought was going to be amazing. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to really wow you guys. I studied the line work. I tried my best to draw the actual hands. This is going to be so good.
Oh.
And this is the end result. And
dude, he cropped out the hand. This was the hand before. What? Do not escape from your responsibilities.
In my head, it was going to be so much more, you know? And then you look at it and you're like, oh, cool. That was it.
I feel that.
I desperately tried to draw something else because I don't know, like I felt like I could do more, but I kept drawing and I couldn't. Like it just came out looking weird and unsatisfying. This was supposed to be like the most simplest thing ever, like black high contrast.
Yeah, for me, you should always strive for greatness. You should never be comfortable. So always hate yourself as much as you can so that you will improve. That's my #1 advice.
Drew a full body with perspective and I thought it came out pretty good. I was okay with this one, but I still felt like I could do more.
Looks good. So now he's low-key starting to find his art style. It reminds me of Ilya Kuvshinov, if I pronounce that right. Tough.
Sketched for a couple days. And I told myself I'm gonna give one last effort. I have to really like it to actually sketch it. And this is the last thing I drew. I finished it yesterday, and I think I'm finally happy with it. Finally drew close. Good. That isn't just black. Having the high contrast light. Maybe it's wrong, but it's there at least, and I think it makes it more interesting. You know.
I think it's wrong, but it's there at least. That's deep, bro. Deep thoughts with the deep. I am glazing for the 52nd time today. You can really see the character though. Like, all right, the hands could use a bit of work, but like you can tell, bro. This is an artwork. This has so much character. I love you, PewDiePie.
I think for a year progress, yeah. Am I allowed to be happy?
Am I allowed to be happy? Oh, what the hell is that?
It took a lot of pain to get there, you know? Like, let's compare. Day 1, day 365.
Aww.
I don't know, maybe... Maybe you guys disagree.
Bro, does she have a tongue piercing? Or is that saliva? I think PewDiePie is in his edgy era. Come join the dark side, Pewds.
This is still better. I don't.
I'd like to say that I've improved a lot in the past year, but this is always gonna be my masterpiece. Like, you cannot tell me that this is not my #1 masterpiece. Like I peaked here, guys. This is my legendary artwork.
every once in a while, I find something that I really love and I will continue doing no matter what. And I think art might just...
I want to be like that someday. Like, I don't even want to be rich. I don't dream of employment. I just want to do what PewDiePie is doing. Get good at hobbies, bro.
be inspiring. I want other people to have this experience as well.
Alright, so I think I've grown a lot since my last video about him. Like what I said a while ago, like how fat people felt when Nikocado Avocado lost weight is how I feel whenever I see an artist improve faster than me. Cause I'm such a hater for real. Like I felt like I was getting left out, you know? I don't really care about clout anymore. Okay, I'm lying. But I'm really gonna try to fill out this entire sketchbook. Maybe I can come back a few months after and see if I failed or not. Whatever. Okay. Once again, I will be glazing. PewDiePie really is a big inspiration for me, like my whole life, because I used to be a loser. I low-key still am though. But I don't want to be corny, but the only reason why I kept drawing the same thing over and over again was because I was afraid that was my peak. Like what he did with the anime girls. Like what if I try to improve and I just fail, right? I would just unalive myself. But no, it's part of the process, guys. So yeah, Pewds, if you're watching this, I'm really proud of you. You inspired me to go gym and to get good at drawing. I'm always your #1 glazer, bro. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Anyway, thanks for making it till the end. Watch this next and I'll see you there. Stay cool.